pleasantly surprised that even though you can build your own character and take your own gear into multiplayer, it's still all about map control, dominance, being the best player. Wins and losses really matter.
Over now for the control of Kane.
The goalkeepers in FIFA 14, there were like machines, like rockets. They flew to the ball, fast pace. It was absolutely not realistic, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's not making every goalkeeper like a Neuer. Like Neuer
I mean, you would not
keeper.
even be able to play the ball around the goalkeeper, which is a pretty common way to score.
This is what we call the Nemesis system. This is kind of the heart of the living world of Shadow of Mordor. This is where you're going to meet and encounter the various enemies that are going to be completely unique to each player's game. They're going to grow as you play through the game. They're going to remember and respond and react, create missions as they're hunting through the world.
My loyal Uruks will die before they let you touch me.
The opportunity to be able to turn it wet or go from wet to dry or from dry to wet or even wet, dry, wet. You know, there's just, the engine is capable of doing anything, so it's all about balancing it for really good, fun gameplay.
We didn't want the players to feel like they were safe anywhere from the alien. There's too many games where you go, okay, if I go in here, I'm safe. I can just put the controller down, go grab a coffee, and I'll be fine. And we made a sort of game where the players' preconceptions from other video games, you're never really sure. We never say you're safe from the alien, but you might be able to buy yourself a few minutes.
Obviously, as a survival horror game, right, very key that you spend time searching around, using resources. It's not a straight linear game. It is a game that rewards exploration.
Our objective is really to bring people together through Just Dance. So it's not only about dancing, it's about partying, of course, but it can be with your friends, it can be with your family. And compared to other dance games, we really want to be for everyone.
Of course, Lords of the Fallen is an action RPG, so we try to combine the game that has interesting, impelling storyline, characters, world, the lore, the background, together with a game that primarily is focused around combat and about challenge.
This is the introduction of being the advanced soldier, right? A tier 1 operator of the future, and everything it brings showcased by the EXO and just what that means to you as a player and how it changes Call of Duty.
Manhunter?
In LEGO Batman 2, we kind of got to see some of your favorite DC superheroes join forces in Gotham to try and upset Lex Luthor and Joker. And now you get to see your favorite heroes and villains get together again, but this time on a much larger scale. We leave Gotham and we even leave the boundaries of Earth.
Can you see those mountains in the distance? You can drive to them and climb them. The whole world is a playground for you and your friends.
We've built the city of Paris to be a truly open world, entirely available for you and your friends to explore. The result is an urban playground that's yours to discover with seamless interiors, massive catacombs, and monumental scope and scale.
Thank you all for coming.
Yeah, as a creator, you could toggle between any two characters, and that's where it then expands possibility. So you could have a level where you need to be big toggle, but then you could toggle to swoop.
Yeah,
so it's just kind of like mind blown. You can do what you want.
In the new game, you kick, so you can do all kinds of fun setups such as that. Kicking things is hilarious. I expect people around the world to be kicking rocks, explosive barrels, dead bodies, come November. Our goal really was just to provide as many tools as possible, whether vehicles or animals or weapons or, you know, goofy stuff, and let people fit them together any way they want.
Inquisition is the biggest Dragon Age game. In fact, this area that you'll see here, and you can go virtually anywhere that you can see in the landscape, is larger than the entire play space of Dragon Age Origins. And it's not the only one.
Well, going into it, designing pretty much every aspect of the game, we're going in thinking this is an Elder Scrolls game. This is an RPG, and we want it to feel like the next installment of the Elder Scrolls series.
Go, 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 go. Let's move, let's move, let's move. All right, come on, we're moving.
So PlanetSide 2 is a massively multiplayer first-person shooter game, and it allows thousands of players to directly, simultaneously compete with each other in massive, massive battles that include air vehicles, ground vehicles, intense infantry action. It really creates the largest kind of war experience you can have in a video game today.
However you choose to fight.
Keep in mind what is most important.
We must fight together
To survive.